Welcome to Alabama. Hello from Alabama. That's what I always type. Hey, Anna. Hello, how are you? I'm going to show some of these. They're called Mexican agate. They're really special from Mexico. I am good. It's good to see you. And my chat's working now. Last time it stopped working. Mulaney? Mullane? I'm sorry if I pronounce y'all if I pronounce your name wrong. Please excuse me. I'm new at this. I'm going to show these today. I've got a whole bunch of it. It's really pretty stuff. I'm going to show everybody how beautiful this is. It's called Mexican lace agate. Mexican lace agate. Those are called fortification lines. People make jewelry from these. And there is camping. So glad to see you. It was so good talking this morning. So good. I'm trying to learn how to do this and actually keep going, and not freeze up. Last time my chat froze and I didn't know it. These are lace agates from Mexico. It's a beautiful stone. Let me move these out. I've got some really beautiful pieces. I want people to see. I'm going to start working on these soon. And oh, really? Wow, I didn't realize. I get it mixed up. I feel like everybody's going to bed when I get up. So I thought if I wait till later in the evening here, then everybody there will be going to bed. I just get it turned around. That's a stone. See how it sparkles all in here? And watch when I get it wet. Thank you for coming. There's ZP, T-Bird. Thank y'all for coming. I've just got these in there from Mexico, T-Bird. They're not sure if you know about rocks. I know you do a lot of metal work. And you make any dude want to melt some metal, no doubt. Because I didn't even know I liked it. And I seen you melting that stuff, and I was like, oh, man, I want to melt some metal. But I gotta, this is my hobby right now. I picked this up. I'm gonna do opals, so I'm excuse me. I'm gonna do opals, so I'm training myself to be able to get on live where I can polish and finish some beautiful opals that I have. I bought the equipment to do that with. I've just got to get the practice of going live and actually speaking. And I'm sure you know, I mean, you're great at it, T-Bird. I've watched you. You're a pro. And I don't know if you remember or not when you first started how it can be kind of horrifying because you never know what's going to happen. Oh, it's my pleasure, man. I enjoy your show's exciting. And I mean, that's one thing I'll never do. If I go somewhere and I don't like it, I just don't say much. You know, I won't sit there and tell a lie. But if I like your set, it's still the best I've seen. I mean, if you know better, I wouldn't tell anybody because that's the best set I've seen. This is a Mexican lace agate from Mexico. You know, I started to look that up and have my tablet with the actual place, you know, to where to find it. And I didn't know if that would be legal. It's hard to see on here, but this is just full of sparkles. See how that whole thing just sparkles? Does better with one hand. I love that zoom since I discovered it. Kind of like discovering America. It was just me getting it. I finally learned how to do it. I do this because when I'm finished, I like to make my videos. And to get that good picture, I have to have that stone in the right place. That's what made me think about going live. Because I can do that and take a picture and then move it and go to the next one. Look how pretty that is. Let me set that down. I can get a good picture from that. I'm sorry if I forget about chat, y'all. To tell you the honest truth, I'll get on here and I forget that I'm chatting. I forget that I'm live. I start looking at the rock and I completely forget that I have actually somebody is actually watching me. See how beautiful that is? Look at the sparkles. And there is some beautiful pieces in here. That red. And that top, that whole top, this whole thing here, just, it will pop. It's just that light has to hit it right. And all of this. And then when you wet it, just brings it up. See, that one's prettier with just the sparkles. But you sand this down flat, and it makes a beautiful piece of shiny. Women love shiny jewelry, and men love to find the rocks. I guess I know a lot of women that love to find rocks. They call us rock hounds. This is pretty wet. See how beautiful that is? See if I can get it to come in. I noticed when I seen it on TV that there's a lot of things I got to get used to. It's like when you see things on here, it's not what it really looks like when you see it when you play it back. And the light is different, the colors are different. That's a really pretty one because of that. I call it a bird nest. This one really flowed good when I added movement. So I'm not going to really take a lot of pictures of it tonight because I put it on the other one. That copyright stuff really bothers me. I don't thank you. I'm not sure, is that ASMR in Europe? Asthma, or is it just initials? I'm new. I appreciate you coming. Oh, we're subscribed. I remember your picture. A lot of what I go by is just the pictures and easy names like ZP and Anna. That's good for me. Easy is good. How is everybody tonight? Oh, is it morning there? ZP, did you see my message today to Larice? Oh, it is morning. Good, good. Okay, that's early, but that's good. I got confused. I didn't know. I get confused. I'm not international. I think my friends are better traveled than me, are aware of the time. It's hard to believe that's a rock. See, I just started this. I've always picked up rocks, and I love rocks, but I would give them away. I still don't want to have them. I want to collect them, polish them, make them beautiful, and then have people take them and do things with them. They can make jewelry or whatever they want to do, but I don't plan on keeping all of these. The other rocks that I have are in my fireplace. And it's no disrespect. And when I start polishing them on the wheels that I have, I will I will be doing something with those. I'm not sure what I'll do. I think we'll figure out something. I'm trying to work with somebody else, and we're gonna figure out if I do a live and work on a piece and carve one of these, I'm gonna give it away. And it don't matter where you are, I'll ship it. I say that. I don't know how much it costs to ship. I've never shipped anything away from here. Can you see those black crystals down in there? I have to try to get my finger out. There. When I was a little boy, I called those diamonds. It's like, look at the diamonds. We had this all around me, and I never knew that people wanted it. If I knew people wanted this when I was young, I would have sold it. But now I don't. Hey, Larice. Nice to see you. Happy birthday. I keep thinking it's your birthday. I don't know why I keep doing that. For some reason, I keep thinking it's Larice's birthday, the 23rd, the 24th. It's Larice's birthday. And it's like, no, it wasn't Larice's birthday. Larice has the birthday channel. I want my birthday at your channel, Larice. And then I can pick numbers. Larice, I have my birthday and I can pick names. I learned a new way to pick names. I don't have to pick anymore. Whoever's next. These are called Mexican lace. They're called crazy lace agates. They're from Mexico. Mexican crazy lace agates. I love the way you can see down into it. And when you make a video, it will make that move around. I like that. People say they don't like it, but I don't care. I'm going to do it. I love it. First, I show the real picture, then I show it with movement. And that's all it is movement. And the computer thinks it sees water because of that. See that glare and that light? And then the waves, the computer thinks that's waves. And sometimes it'll give me a big wave. And all it's supposed to be doing is move, is to make things move. It's a trick. And everybody thinks it's AI, but it's not. And it's like, I started doing this because this is what I do to make my videos. So I was like, well, I can just film this and then make the video out of my live. Put that there, make this small, and turn it around. Boom, there's a picture. This one's prettier. Look how that comes out from under. See the line there? And that's what it is under. Mexican crazy lace agate. It's a gemstone. People make jewelry from it. One day, Larice will have one on her show because I'm going to send her one. One for her and one to give away. But it will be polished and it will be beautiful. And y'all can play the game. And then the prize will be a gemstone from Alabama. Look at that line. Let me get it wet. Let me close this. The line I was after disappeared. See, you can see down in that like water. Now I see why people were saying the other stuff I had looked like crazy lace agate. But that I'm looking, that's what I was looking for right there. Go. There. See, you can find places like this and then carve it out and make that be the middle of a ring that would go on your finger. Or a bracelet, but it'll be round like that and smooth like glass. I'm sure you see them there. Everybody loves rocks. I heard that y'all have a bunch of volcanoes. So I know you got some beautiful, beautiful stuff there. One day I'm going to visit and see for myself. Because when I was reading about the Philippines, it said it had 6 volcanoes. And then you got the ocean. So yeah, there's some beautiful rocks there. I like that. Get it wet. Somebody hit chat. Oh, there we go. Good deal. Last time my chat froze, so I got to keep an eye on it this time. If it freezes, then I'll know. Because nobody wants frozen chat, right? Can you see the sparkles? See the crystals in there? Let me wet it. See when you get it wet, the sparkles go away. Look at this big spot right here. Watch. There it is. See that? Come on now. I was hoping to make it flash. I had it blowed up. Oh, it's alright. But that's what you try to find, that flash like that on top of this lace. It's like that in bunches. This whole top does it. See all that? The whole top. And then it's sitting on top of this. Imagine trying to hold this and take a picture of it like I do. It takes me a very long time to make those videos. I know everybody might think it's different because it is, but I like it and I have to do it. It's what I have. It's my new hobby. And there's really some good people that do the rocks. I'm surprised there's not, I mean, I haven't really been able to talk to anybody, but I know that with the volcanoes and everything in the Philippines, there has to be a big rock market. That's right. And there's my beauty. One of my favorite people. Good morning, beauty. Are you having your coffee? This is called Mexican Crazy Lace Agate. I got this yesterday. It's from Mexico. I live by the Gulf of Mexico. And Mexico is not that far from me. I've always wanted to go to Mexico, but I've never been able to go. But I would like to go one day. And South America. I like to explore different places. Look at that. I'm going to lay this down where I can try to get a focus on it. Not going to do that to y'all. Sit there and make you go through all that. You see the butt and the legs? There's the head. You see? There's a fat person in there. Big, big, big. Boom. It's okay. The world is made of different people. And we must love everybody. That's the way we're going to conquer the world, is by love. Don't that just look like, to me, it feels like that red should wipe off. Everybody being blessed and everybody learning to love each other. We've got to respect each other. I think that's a lot of our problems is people have lost respect. And if people would just respect themselves, then you respect other people. You have to have self-respect first. And learn those hard lessons. And I'm still learning. I learned a bunch of lessons since I've been here. I love YouTube. I like my friends more. But without YouTube, I could not have met these wonderful people that I've met. Because I know we don't really know each other. But it's so nice talking to somebody and drinking my coffee and just saying hello and know that you're supporting somebody's channel just by saying hello. That's good. That's why I say hello from Alabama. Hello from Alabama. Woo, woo. Have y'all seen the guy that has the? I don't know. It could be a lady. I don't know. I don't know why I said guy. Uh, I forgot. I'm not gonna say it. I just think that is beautiful. It looks like something cooking in the pot. Pork soup with dumpling, noodles, or that would be a dumpling. Pork. I like it. I'm sorry if I forget about chat, everybody. Um, everybody that knows me, if somebody comes in that don't know me and I don't see the chat, because sometimes I start looking at the rock and I forget about the chat. Thank you so much. She's in her room. We had a really good day. I cooked a big meal. I had chicken, rice, gravy, and peas. We had a really good meal today. Well, we have a good meal every day, but today was just. I've been cooking since I cooked for 5 hours, but sometimes you got to cook a long time to make it taste good. And I like to cook. I don't mind cooking. I would rather cook at home and eat healthy food than buy food from these places because I just don't like what they put in food. I like to make my own food, and we're very healthy. Uh, our blood work and our tests come back very good, and we didn't get sick. That's why I came here to help my mother with my father, and then COVID started, and I moved in to protect them because I didn't know what was going to happen to the world, so I was scared, and I wanted to make sure I was here for my mother. I mean, my dad too, but my mother is main to me. I'm my mother's protector, and I'm the only child, so I had to do it. I'm glad I was able to do it. I'm glad we're able to do it. Look, this is a beautiful piece. Watch when I get this wet. This is beautiful. Look at that red ball, or pink. Let me see if I can get that. See that little pink ball right there? I love the way that goes up. See, that would be beautiful. Polished into a beautiful stone. I mean, it's already beautiful. But if you polished, it does not like me. I think that might be how I messed my chat up, messing with that phone too much. All right, focus. There. Thank you very much. Come on, do it. There. Thank you. Y'all hear me? You know, I forgot that I was on here and I forget that I'm here. I forget that I'm live. And if you hear me, if you listen, you'll hear me talking to myself. I'll say, okay, turn it over, turn it around. Now get it wet, come back, put it down, take a picture, turn it, let, take a picture. And I look and see if there's anything else I want to get. I mumble. Have you ever known somebody to mumble? They go, when they talk. It's like, you should see my dogs. Because I'll be messing with these rocks. And my dogs think they hear somebody talking outside. And it's me. I'm talking to myself. I'm crazy. You know, there's some really good people in here. I am really impressed. Very. I have met some really good people, and I know in time everybody will start realizing that I'm sticking around. I know people probably come and go and leave and come and get what they want, then go. Well, not me. I'm going to stick around. I'm enjoying myself. I always have been able to do that. I adapt easily. Let me wet that. Come in. I want that to set up. That's good. Right there. Well, do that. There. Those make good pictures right there. If I can keep it focused in and not shake. Oh, look, there's pink. Ain't that beautiful? I like that. That's going to make a nice picture. Right there. Yep. That will too. Wonder. Hello, New York. Is that hello from New York? I've been to New York. It's too big for me. I like the country. I've been to big cities. I know I tell everybody I'm from the country. I live in the countryside. And it's true because I've been to the cities. I know what they look like. I've lived there. I like the country. I am a countryman and I like to be in the woods, in the water. I like to fish. I like to plant plants and grow food. I love it. I love to grow food. I like flowers, plants. I love banana trees. And I know everybody thinks that's funny because I say, oh, beautiful palm trees, beautiful coconut. But we don't have coconuts. And if you knew how expensive they were here, it is unbelievable how expensive. I pay $2 for a can of coconut juice, a little can. Hey, Lorraine, let's say beading. Beading, do you make things with beads? I'm sorry, I should know that. Ain't that beautiful? Let me see if I can. I got to set it down. I need a picture. Okay, I'm just going to have to do that. Okay. It's just not going to set up. See, this has to be below this to take my picture out. Okay. There. That'll be good. I got more stuff coming too. I know everybody's so excited. Yay! It's like, oh no, this crazy man, he's got rocks. Making y'all watch rocks. That is so funny. You gotta admit, they're beautiful. I know a lot of ladies that collect and they make jewelry and they make necklaces and rings and bracelets, even a belt. Or they just have a beautiful rock and they put it on the table. I don't really do any of that. I want to I like to find it. If I can find it, that's better. But if I can't find it, I like to get it like this where I can work it and make it beautiful. I mean, it's beautiful, natural. See that? See that? That big piece right there. Look, the whole bottom does it. We had one like that earlier. See, I took some pictures of these last night, but I didn't get to. I was so tired, I couldn't look. I was just taking pictures. That's going to make a pretty picture. Hopefully I can make that flow. Come on now. There. But I was doing this and I thought I could make my video. Hey, George, I'm sorry, I just fixed my chat. Good to see you, George. I'm showing Crazy Lace Mexican Agate. The camera's fixed on auto artificial intelligence navigation to where it can home in on things. So it'll get confused when I put in my hands and stuff, but I'll zoom in and get some real good close-ups once it makes up its mind that it wants to do what I ask it to do. And that's going to be too high. That's okay. That pink amazes me. It's very rare to see pink in a stone and red. I say that it's rare. It's rare for me. Other people, because when, like everything else, there's always somebody that has bigger and better. And that's okay. I'm glad that this is what I got. And it's mine. And I will make it more beautiful and give it away. I've gave my mother some beautiful things. See, my mother doesn't wear jewelry because of her religion that I was raised into. I wear this for my brother. My brother died, and this is to remember my brother. But that's the only thing I wear. And you see I had it on for a very long time. See, that's for my brother. It makes me think of him. Can't see it. That's pretty. It amazes me that this forms underground. It's like it makes it underground. And I know I keep saying it, but I'm new to this. That's why I don't know a lot of the names. But the only way to learn is to do it. For me, if I'm going to learn this, I have to do it myself. Yes, it will. You're going to be surprised when you see what I do with this. I have a machine that I take and just go and smooth, and you can make it where it goes on your arm, on a big ring, but you can make it just like that, and you just carve it. It carves real easy, and it creates a beautiful shine, and you can see in those inside those cracks, you can see in like water. It's like glass. I think they call it chalcedony. I just don't know all the terms yet. And see, I like things like that because all the little bitty knots. And when you open this, when you shave this off, the little lines are in each one of these are little dots. Let me see if I can find one. No. There that goes. There's some beautiful stuff. At least this time I remembered to put the title on my live. It's not just Alabama Live. Oh, there's some dots. See, when you shave that dot off, see that circle? It's under it. You have to cut all this off. That's going to be pretty. Put it here. We do it like this. Get that out. So I like that to lay like that. There. Still think that's beautiful. See all them colors, each one of those red things is like a little red diamond. It's not called a diamond, it's called jersey. It's spelled Druzy. And if it was dry, it would sparkle. It's just quartz crystals, and it grows on these agates. And on these, it grows in these agates. And it's all just a form of quartz crystal. And this is what you call a rough break. I'm trying to hide my finger. Maybe I can do this. There. See, I take a picture of that. Bring it down. That's what I got. This was the dirtiest piece I had. I cleaned these. All them holes there's a pattern there. I'm not sure if that's a fossil inside of that, because there's a pattern there in that red. And you can see the holes. And they were full of dirt. Red dirt. That could be pretty. Sure, not showing any. Let me see how close I can get to that. There's a young lady that works at my dentist office, and her little girl loves rocks. So I took her a big box of rocks yesterday, and I hope she gets to see this. She's 10 years old and she's a collector. She's starting to learn. I wished I had learned when I was 10. And I think girls should be just as much as boys on this, because these are easy to get and easy to find. Anybody can do it. And I sent her a box of beautiful rocks because I knew she would love them. That's what matters to me the most with these rocks. When somebody loves something, especially a child, if they love the rocks, then they can have them. Because it teaches them a lot about the earth and how things are made and just the beauty of nature. To think something that beautiful can come out of the ground easily. That will make a beautiful picture, because I can make that look like water. Then I had this one big crystal that was in there. And that's all it is. Don't know if it'll do anything wet. I didn't clean it. I will take a picture of it. Okay. Take a look at a couple more. It is Friday night here. I appreciate everybody coming. I really do. I wish there were more new people to share and like and all that stuff. Or what do they call it? Whatever. I'm good. Enjoy what I'm doing and have a good time doing it. Thank you, Earthling. Food Forest. That sounds like my kind of place. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. We're showing Mexican lace agate. It's a stone from Mexico. Mexico is not very far from here. But don't get that out of the shot. It'll mess me up. Put them back. I'm just going to wet them. Show them. Boom. Is everybody having a good weekend? Is it Saturday morning? Hello, Sassy. How would I know? This is the prettiest end. Look at that blue. I pause like that. Oh, Arizona's a beautiful place. Yeah, you're an hour behind me, maybe 2. I can't actually see what time it is right now here, but of course I'm from Alabama. So you know about crazy lace agate, but Arizona is full of beautiful stones. A lot of the beautiful stuff I have is from Arizona. Do you know about AZ rock hounding in Arizona? I love the cactuses there too. They have spines and they will get you. I have experience with that. Yeah, I have a whole thing where I went to Georgia. They have a crazy lace there in Summerville, Georgia, and then people kept saying that it was crazy lace. So I looked it up, and it definitely is not. I mean, it's beautiful, but this is totally different here. The stuff in Georgia, it's beautiful, but it has a lot of chalk. And I say chalk, it's rock, but it feels and looks a lot like chalk. I love the way that looks right there. That dips down. I wish I could get that to stand up. See, that'll make a beautiful picture. Here, I'll put it down here. Close that up. Right there. And bring it in. That'll make a waterfall. I think those sparkles are fascinating. Just so fascinating. To think that something like that grew underground with the sparkles. Oh yeah, Mexico. No, they got volcano. Anywhere you got active volcanoes or running water. I mean, look at the whole West is covered. Look at Arizona. I mean, my goodness, y'all definitely don't have rushing rivers, but look at the rocks and the deposits that were made millions of years ago. People don't realize what the land looked like in the past. We think that all life is now in our little bit of time that we're here. These rocks have been through stuff that we cannot even comprehend to be formed. I like this black. I believe this is my favorite one. From those black crystals. Let me see if I can get that without my fingers. If you get it wet, the crystals go away. But they're not coming through as good as you would like them to. But when you get that joker wet, it just comes to life. Look how beautiful that is. Thank you, camping. I know you're staying up. That's so kind of you. Because when I come in the morning, I have my coffee. I really had a good conversation this morning. I love good conversation. Yes, and I trust me. You do what you have to do because I'm gonna sit here and play with these rocks like a little child for a while. I mean, it's Friday night, and this is what Alabama's doing. Thank you. You don't even know how good it was this morning having that conversation. Your husband's a lucky man. And I imagine all of you have husbands. I don't usually ask stuff like that because Southern people, we have a way of, there's things you don't supposed to ask a lady. I do screenshots. That's why I'm setting them still like that. Because screencast. I don't know what that is. I have to learn because I'm just going through YouTube. I see other people going live, and it'll have a little duck and different things. Look at that red right there. But I don't know what anything like that is. Oh, I'm I guess it might be good that I'm learning the hard way, and then when I find something like that, it'll be easier for me because I've learned that the more I learn, all of a sudden everything just gets easy. I see. I'll get better because I'm going to get more involved. I'm just learning how to get on here and speak without being embarrassed, or I don't know. It's a different word because I'm not embarrassed and I'm not shy. I just never done anything like this before. So it's just the I think anything that's new, people have to get used to it. I'm gonna buy me a Wi-Fi device that I can put in my backpack, and I'll be able to go live down at my creek, and people will be able to look at rocks with. I mean, I'll look for rocks and gemstones like this. They have them at my creek. Now, if I found one like this at my creek, I would be really excited. I have found some beautiful stuff there. I believe they call that circle a bot. And on YouTube, that seems to be a bad word. See how that looks like mountains? I tried to get that in a picture to make it look like mountains. Because that'll make a beautiful picture. For me. Let me see if I can get that to stand up right there. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I see that. What if it was tomorrow, Larice? I'm going to be here till tomorrow. I'm just joking. I do like doing this though. I just want to have fun. I mean, I'm having fun, but I come in and see everybody having these games and having fun and doing things. I want to learn how because I need distraction. When I'm cooking and working and cleaning, sometimes it gets to me. I never knew what a woman did. I never knew. I did it. I hate to say it, but my mother spoiled me. She washed my clothes, she cleaned, she cooked, she did everything. And I I never thought about how my clothes got cleaned and put back in my drawer or put back in the closet. And then one day I didn't have any clean clothes. And I had to learn how to wash clothes. And now I do everything. And I'm not complaining. I like it. My mother gave me her young life. I can give her some of mine. But when you do what I'm doing, your friends and your family, they move on. You feel like you lose them, but you really don't. You can't do it when you have to do this. I have to watch. I have to be here, and nobody wants to come. I used to get people with food because I cook really good. And then, plus, people get older and they have their own family and their own children and their own things. And it's just life. And I'm okay. I feel really good about my life because I'm doing something good and I'll be able to grow old and I'll know. Good morning. I'll be able to grow old and know that my mother's older years were in peace and easy. She does treat me like the maid. My mother treats me like a maid or a servant. She don't tell me what she wants. She says, "Don't you think some coffee would be good?" I was like, "Does that mean you want coffee?" But I don't care. She did it for me when I was little. When I was growing up, I was hard to handle. But she let me go. I was just a little kid and she let me go and just go in the woods and go do whatever I wanted to do. I could get dirty and muddy and come home covered in mud. And she never got mad at me. Never. She would make me stay outside and squirt and put the water hose on me because I have so much dirt on me. But I didn't care. Make me take my clothes off on the back porch. And then she would wash my clothes, fold my clothes, cook my food, feed me, wash those dishes. So I don't mind doing what I'm doing. She was a young woman and did it for me. And she was always a good Christian lady, so we didn't have anything bad at our house. No drinking and smoking or bad language. Unless my grandmother came over. My grandmother cussed really bad. But she was grandma, so she could do whatever she wanted to do. Grandma can cuss. It's okay. It's like it's grandma. I miss my grandmother. I did this for my grandmother. I was with my grandmother when she died. I was in her ear telling her she could go. Good morning. I did this with my father, my real father. And I was holding him when he died because I cared for him in my home. And then my mother's husband, he was such a good man. I did it for him. We were friends, and I promised him if anything happened to him that I would help him and take care of him and not let them put him in a nursing home. So I did. And he got to pass away in his room asleep. He was clean and he was happy. And he got to pass away in his sleep. And that was good. I did what I said I was going to do. I just really think that's pretty. Let me turn it around this way. Wish I had a little rock. There we go. Let me put it down here. See, that's flat. It looks like it's not, but it is. That is so beautiful. Larissa, are you going live? Y'all won't let me stay. Okay, bye. Hey, Sharon. So good to see you. Y'all, Sharon, everybody. Sharon lives, that would be right, Sharon. She lives in the state next to me. And it's called Georgia. She lives where the other rock I had, that's where I found that. Hey, Jackson. So this is not Sharon, this is Jackson. Right? Sharon is your mother. She lets you get on and how old are you? Nobody talks bad in here, so you're okay. I believe Jackson is a child, everybody. No, she is my aunt. Okay. I just thought that was your mother. You're 10 years old. Well, you're welcome to stay. Everybody here is mostly mothers and fathers. Does Miss Sharon know you're on here, Jackson? You be careful in these places. These places are scary for adults. I know a lot of kids. I said be careful in these places. There's a lot of mean adults out there in this world. I guess you know how to be careful. But so do I, and they got me. Do you go rock hunting with your aunt Sharon? Somehow my chat stopped. Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, that's good. I was telling somebody about that the other day, that how Southern people say yes, sir, and no, ma'am. And there you go. That's a good young man. When you show respect to adults, it makes a big difference. Trust me. Adults realize it. That means when you show respect to an adult, it makes your mother look good. Because that means your mother taught you well to have respect for your elders. And you never talk bad to a lady. Never. If you don't have anything good to say, you don't say anything. And most of the time, don't listen to your friends. Because your friends will get you in trouble. My friends never got me in trouble. I always got my friends in trouble. And my mother knew it. I like this side the best. Well, I did. I think I like that. Yeah, that's pretty. Wonder how close I can get into that. Hello. Watch support. Thank you. You know that I don't know what that means when I first read it. I read that and my brain does not know what to think. And then I start thinking, it's like, watch support. What is that? Look right here where that piece broke away, but it's flat. You can't feel it. I don't know if I know who that is, Jackson. A lot of times I don't watch regular TV because of all the bad stuff. Just watch YouTube. I even watch, my mother likes Wheel of Fortune, and we watch that on YouTube. I don't like the news. I like peace and harmony. And if you listen to them people on TV, they'll get you mad at somebody. And I don't have time. I want to live a positive life with joy and peace in my heart. Since I started living that way, my life is so much better. Being positive and love life. So many people lose their life just to wake up in the morning is a blessing. I think that's what I thought too, Sassy. Like a country singer or something like that. But I am not. I've never been somebody that keeps up with singers. I know, I like music, but I don't buy music and stuff like that. I listen to the radio a little bit, but I don't. And when I was young, I used to go dancing and stuff, but I don't do anything like that anymore. I would dance at a party. I hadn't been to a party in a very long time. That's why I keep on wanting to Larice to have a birthday party. Is it your birthday? Is it your birthday? 49. And I usually don't I tell people I'm younger because they think I'm young. So I don't tell them I'm not. I was 24 for 10 years, Larice. In Louisiana, there's a whole bunch of people, they call me 24 because when they met me, I was 24. And 10 years later, I was still 24. My family, we look young. That's why I hadn't showed myself yet, because I show myself in videos and stuff, but I want it to be about what I'm showing. Look at that pink. I think that is so beautiful right there. I know I've already got pictures of it. I'm going to try to get, there we go, right there. I just really like that. I do this, everybody, where I can get the black out and I can make that move with my pictures. Oh, I feel very young. I'm in very good shape. I have no medical problems. I have had everything checked out. I'm in perfect shape. My heart, lungs, liver, all everything. My blood work come back really good. I don't take any kind of medicines. My mother don't take any medicine. We're very healthy people. We eat real healthy. We plan to live, and we live a long time. My people live a long time to very old. My grandfather was almost 100, and my grandmother was 86. And she didn't die because she was sick. She died because she was hurt. She didn't want to be here anymore. And she just didn't want to be here. She was done and tired. And people want you to stay sometimes. And we don't think about what we're doing. Because sometimes you can love them and make them better. But sometimes people's just ready to go. They feel like their job is over. That's why I want my mother to be happy. And when it warms up, we're going to start getting out. I'm going to get her out more and go, to walk and exercise. I think I've been hurting my mother because I do too much. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of that, but I do everything. She just sits there and I bring her everything. I go get everything. I do everything. And I think I need to get her to start doing things. But I feel bad to ask, because if she don't want to do it, I'm not going to make her do it. She can do whatever she wants to do. I'm here to support her. And I think there comes a time when you get old enough to where you make your own decisions. Other people shouldn't make decisions for you. I wonder how old you have to be for other people to start deciding your life. Because I don't know how I'm going to feel about that when somebody else starts thinking they can tell me what I'm going to do with my life. I have a new truck and a car, a Hyundai. I don't know if we can name brands on here. I'm not sure, but I have a big white 4-door truck and a big, a small car, a Hyundai. I get, it gets good gas mileage. The gas is high. Gas went down $1.50 a gallon. It was almost $5, and now it's 3, 4. It went down more than a dollar. But I don't use a lot of gas anyway. I stay right here. Yeah, I have a big, nice truck, Jackson. You'd like it. You from Georgia. You a truck man. I think you got a 4-wheeler, don't you, Jackson? And a trampoline. I seen some of your videos. You should keep on going because you got some good ideas. I watched some of them. But you need to be careful out here. And don't ever tell anybody where you live. Not even if you think you know them. If they don't know where you live, you don't tell them where you live. Because if somebody don't know where you live, there's a reason. You get older and you'll find out why. I think maybe they should start telling kids why when they're young. That way they don't get in trouble. But it's hard to tell children. And I know you're a young man. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes when adults say things, I remember when I was young, adults would say things to me and I could hear them. I just didn't understand what they were talking about. You wait till you see this stuff when I polish it up. It is going to be. That's why I'm showing so much now. Because I'm going to have it set like this. And I'm going to have a big wheel. And I'm going to be able to polish this just by going like this with it. And it'll turn into like a mirror. And that's when it's going to be beautiful. Because if they're pretty like this, it's called rough. This is fancy lace Mexican agate. It is absolutely beautiful when you clean all this off and this comes off. Colors and things come out that you cannot even see. Like a rainbow. This is one of my favorite ones because of that. And you can see those crystals in there. It looks like the moon. How close I can get to that. I made this bubble like it was fried chicken in my video. All this was bubbling like fried chicken. Larice, I talked to my niece last night. And she said, "Who is Larice?" Why does everybody type her name? And I told her, I was like, because Larice shares my video, and then people click on her share, and they write her name to show they clicked on hers. That's my most asked question. Who is Larice? And I was like, a very good lady, one. And two, she shares my videos. No, no way. You don't get sick of me. Because I know you got a family and everything. And don't ever think I'll be out of line, because I'm always a gentleman. I'll never act disrespectful. I know I've seen a lot of things, but you can always trust I will not act like that. I'm not that kind of person. Ain't that beautiful? I don't want to focus in with my fingers in it. I got that in a photo too. I got to get my fingers out of it. Man, if I can get that thumb out, that'd be a good picture. There you go. Look at there. That's going to be pretty. Let me try something here. See that light moving right there? Watch it move. See it go down? I'm going to try to make that into something really pretty. That corner. Because see, that right there is all under here. Hello, Whippy. Glad to see you. I'm great. How are you? I'm showing Mexican lace agate. Thank you. I like it. I'm going to be cutting it and shaping it and polishing it. After I take 1,000 pictures of it. Look at that. That red is just amazing to me, how deep it can be. Just absolutely amazing. And I believe the way that shines with those faces, when I polish it, that's probably going to give a really good mirror, like a mirror shine. Let me see if I can catch that. See, I have to keep that white line out because that messes my pictures up. That's going to make something really beautiful right there. It don't look like it now, but with that shine like that, That is really going to do something special. It's a big piece right there. I like that red. Let's see if I can get up in that, in those spots. Okay. It's so strange because it looks like an ugly rock. And then it'll just pop. You can watch it right up. I want to catch a big piece like that. There it is. That's as big as it goes. It's just amazing. Okay, I've hit my 2 hours. I think I'm going to get off of here. Thank you, Larice, so much. I'm going to go ahead and close with this. I appreciate everybody that's coming. Anybody that's watching now that was just watching my video, I appreciate it. This is Mexican agate, crazy lace agate from Mexico. I appreciate everybody for being here. Larice, you're a champion. Good night, everybody. And I'm going to make me a little video of what I just done. This is what I do to make videos. So I just decided to film it and go live. And then I can turn around and use what I did here to make my video that I make that I like. And then I'll be posting that later on tonight with some kind of funny little short, which I like. YouTube it said that I get more views from my shorts, so I thought that would help me Have a nice evening, Larice. I sure appreciate you so much. Thank you all, everyone, and be blessed, be happy, and love one another. If you can't love yourself, then you're not going to love anybody. You've got to love who you are. Then you can love everybody. Let the world be there for you. Don't close. Don't live in a box. Live in the whole world and be blessed. Thank y'all for coming. Let me see if I can close this.